welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Buffalo. Lejante Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Second down, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Play action now, Jackson. That is hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
In motion goes Likely. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 15-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Off the play fake, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught at the 4, and he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Henry.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and I'll tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Allen to throw. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Allen. Picked off by the all-pro Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over. But anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On play action, here's Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Ravens out front. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Bills offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This is James Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. In motion, Shakir. Allen now on second down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field.
Oh, the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
I know it's early in
20-yard
this
line.
game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll run the toss with Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Adolphe Ole on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And he will score! Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Wester now to return it. Wow! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 5. Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
This one caught downfield by Flowers. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. And even 50 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. Well, the snap, a pull one, and it's blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion, Shakir. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
1st and 10.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the air once more is Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. Throwing again is Allen. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. One final throw before the break. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, Shakir. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete to John, separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
11 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It's 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Ravens.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's in. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Ravens will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
7.
Scott, thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this 2nd half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Johnson now to return. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
So the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll try to run for it.
A gain of 9 yards.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Second down, 8 yards to go. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one completes to Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And he will score! Game on! Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 16, Bills 14.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Wester now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Back deep is Brandon Codrington. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. A carry for Cook. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And that's just a bad decision. When you have a guy of this caliber, Mike, they kind of have a reputation. It's not somebody that you want to challenge in the passing game very often. And unfortunately for this quarterback, it appears he didn't get that memo and ends up being a costly turnover.
The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And the Bills are going to take possession.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
So now, Josh Allen and the Bills down 16-14. A minute 54 remain. How costly of an interception will that prove to be? As the tide turns, it's 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. Woo! And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll run with Cook. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Third down, it's Allen. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are right back in this one.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. In motion goes Likely. On the give, here's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right, but they come